do a little video. I call this Corolla plowing. These streets are pretty bad, but I don't want to be on the main road if I get too much traffic on there. So I'm gonna just glide on through this shit like it's nothing. It's nothing. Got new HIDs coming. These are 55 watts. I'm upgrading to 75. Gonna be brighter. And if those shits don't work, I'm going to 100. But car is pretty good so far. Not sliding around and shit. It's doing pretty good. Snow's coming down pretty good though too, because I just wiped the whole car and it's back to having snow all over the place. Look at this guy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, they actually plowed over here. The reason why they plowed over here, I'll be honest with you, the reason why they plowed over here is because of the movie place right here. That's the only reason why they plowed these blocks right here. It's because of the film place right here. Which these guys ain't even out. Nobody's really out. Everybody's staying home today. I know a lot of people gonna call for work. That sucks. I'm gonna go in. It is what it is, like I normally do. But I know a lot of people gonna call out like they normally do. See, this is the place I was telling you about. Right now they're shooting in Manhattan, so the trucks are not here, the taxis are all here and stuff. But when they're done shooting, they're gonna come back. This is all their stuff. They're gonna have tractor trailers on both sides until they go somewhere else and shoot another film, or shoot the same film somewhere else, whatever. Got the back end to slide out a little bit, but not going too crazy, especially with a fucking dumpster right there. Last thing I need is to crash my car into a dumpster. I'll be tight. I'll be tight. The post office still going. That's what I'm talking about. Don't forget to get my package. My HIDs is coming. It should be here anywhere from the 26th to the 29th. I had to pay an extra $26 to ship them shits over from Hong Kong, whatever, somewhere over there. And if I didn't pay the 26 bucks, that shit wasn't gonna come till like February 2nd to February 29th. I ain't trying to have that. I ain't trying to have none of that. My lights need to be bright, which I seen a few guys at work. They got some bright ass lights and they look hot. So if this 75 don't match up to theirs, I'm tight. I'll send it back, reorder it again, time I want, the 100 watts. I still got this kit that's on that I gotta send back. I don't know what happened though. My radio stopped working. It just gave in. So I checked the fuse for it. The fuse is good. There's also a fuse on the radio itself, which Audi, they're pretty cool about that, because when I saw it, they got like a little plastic that's over it, so you unscrew the plastic and boom, you can pull the fuse out. A lot of other radios, they have fuses in them, but you got to take the whole back of the metal bracket out off the radio, and then you have to like solder it out. With the Audi, they don't have it like that. So that's a cool feature, because now I got to check that fuse to see if it's blown. If it's not, then something else. I got to go through and try to figure out what it is and fix that. But yeah, this is the snowstorm right now in New York. I don't think it's a state of emergency. But look, you see that idiots like this. This is how accidents happen. Because our light is green, and I guarantee it's a taxi. Yep, it's a taxi. Our light is green, and they're gonna go through the red light like it's a fucking emergency, like somebody's trying to kill them or something, and somebody's gonna smack right into them. And to have to go through, filing a police report right now, Then, you know, trying to fight it in court or whatnot, because some people be fighting that shit. And then to go without a car, it's a headache. I ain't got time for that. Don't get in my way. I got this all-wheel drive. I've been looking at Audi for a while. And this wasn't the year that I wanted. I actually wanted the 2002. And the reason why is it'd be a new car. And 2002 was the last year that they stopped having the heated seats front and back. And then they came back out with them later on within like 2006 or something. A lot of people complained about it and they brought it back out. So I wanted to get all the seats heated, but at the time I spoke to the dealership. I was like, I'm not ready to look for an Audi, but after Christmas I will be. They got their hands on an Audi, which was this one. I mean, they had two of them. One was the A8 and this is the A6. The A8 was like a champagne color, and I wasn't really feeling it too much. But it had you know, the A8 is fully loaded and all that crap. But the thing with this car was, he was like, yo, Will, I got an Audi. I think you should come down and take a look at it. So look, see, this is another idiot that don't know how to drive. Look at you. Come through with the 4-wheel drive. And not easy. Come through with the 4-wheel drive. So the idiot, or not the idiot, I'm thinking of this guy right here next to me. So the dealer calls me and he's like, I got an Audi. I know you're not looking to buy one right now, but I have an Audi. I think you should come take a look at it. Alright. For a day, I was hesitant. Then I finally got out of work early. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go take a look at that Audi, see what's up with it. So I go, take a look at the Audi. He's like, you know, it's clean inside and out, which it was. It was very clean inside and out. I thought it was pretty good. They waxed it a few times, which I should take it back to them and let them wax it again. The big feature was, because this is a 98. I wasn't looking for a 98. But the big thing was, it had 64,000 miles on it. So I was like, let's go take it for a drive. I want it, you know, let's go. Drove it, everything sounded nice, blah blah, everything was good. So I was like, alright, I want it. Now, meanwhile, I knew I didn't really have the money because it was Christmas time. I spent a shitload of money on Christmas. And I didn't really have it, but I was fucking working my ass off like 7 days straight, every day. I just kept on working, so I came up with the down payment plus my car. Remember that? I don't know if you guys ever seen the old Nissan Sentra I had. It was a 2004. You know, like I downgraded on the year, but I still upgraded because this has leather, has heated seats, all-wheel drive. The Sentra had issues with it. I spent, you know, over like $500-600 on the Sentra trying to keep it running. So this, you know, it's even the, you know, this car has a few issues, nothing major, but I'm gonna keep this thing running because it's got low miles. It's an Audi. It's gonna keep going. The life is not over with this thing yet. It's just, you know, soon it's gonna be hitting the timing belt. I'm gonna have mad stuff in place when I go through the timing belt. You know, so it's all good in the neighborhood. Yeah, so I got the Audi, and I love this thing. I love it. When I go get another car, it's gonna definitely be an Audi. I don't know if it'll be the A8. I bought the A8 because it's more of a family car, and you know, I got, you know, family, whatnot. So you see, I got an idiot like this that wants to go in front of me when I have all-wheel drive and drive mad slow. I bought this one, but if I'm gonna get another car and actually keep this car, then, you know, what do I want to go with? Do I want to go with the A4, smaller? I honestly, I looked at I saw the what was it, the A6 V10. I was like, what? That shit was looking sexy. But yeah, I don't know. I would like to stay with Audi. If I could afford it, I would love to go with a R8, but you know, that shit costs money. And I mean, I'm making money, but when you making money, like, I got decent credit. I don't know if I can take a loan out for that R8, but that's a lot of money to be paying off. I don't want to be paying off something like that. Plus, I got a family, I want a house and stuff, and you know, I got responsibilities, so I'm not gonna be selfish and do shit for me when you gotta take care of other people and stuff like that. But yeah. So far it's been pretty good. The back end slid out a little bit. But I kind of was doing it on purpose, sliding it out. You see the HID's got a little blue tint to them, and the camera, it's got a little blue tint, but looking at them right now, there's no blue tint at all. It's pure white. The camera's just picking it up like that. The next bulbs that I get, HIDs, they're gonna be diamond white, whatever. I want to have a cigarette. I'm just, you know, being cautious right now. I'm paying attention to who's behind me, because these idiots with front wheel drive, you know, I don't want them to fucking hit into me and stuff from behind. And even me, like, I got all-wheel drive. I'm not wilding out or nothing. I can go faster if these guys would get out of my way. But that's what happens when, you know, you got haters. They're gonna try to stay in front of you and block you from doing what it is you gotta do. Because they all know that as soon as they open the way, as soon as they open the way for me, as soon as they open the way, then I can go right around all of them. Like, they're just driving me slow. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of them are like, you know what? If I gotta drive slow and wait, you gotta drive slow and wait. You know what I mean? Like, you go out and get an all-wheel drive vehicle, you can drive a little faster. You ain't gotta be driving like this. But, and then you see they don't even got their car cleaned off properly. How you get tickets and shit, you can't even see the dude's license plate or nothing. At least they cleaned the top of it off though, because motherfuckers be letting that shit turn into ice, and then boom, crack somebody right in the windshield with that, or go past somebody walking by and you flying and that shit come off and hit somebody. You hurt somebody. People don't be thinking about other people. They be thinking about themselves. I really want to kick the rear end out a little bit, but I don't really have anywhere that's open for me to be doing that. In the parking lot, my job, I can do that, but I can't record the video there. day it's gonna be. What a day, what a day. Now, the trucks, you see the truck in front of me, I'm giving him space. You gotta respect it. Because a lot of times they can't get on top of those trucks and clean them off. Even though it's fresh snow right now, that piece of ice come flying out. I got nobody next to me, really nobody behind me. I'm dodging that shit. Shit hit my windshield. I'm looking at probably like $500. Well, I ain't looking at shit. That motherfucker gonna get stopped. His insurance is gonna pay for it, but I ain't having that. But even though I got all-wheel drive, you know, it's still the smart thing is to take it easy. Don't push your car. This is the first time I've ever had all-wheel drive. First time I drove an Audi, owned the Audi, I mean. And you know, I want to keep this car, so I don't want to damage it or nothing. So I'm just babying it, taking it nice and slow. But I am going faster than the regular road I was just on. Now over here it's a little cleaner. I can pick up a little more speed, but see right there, the one tire started to slip. Throw some snow. Pick up a little speed. We're only doing like 35. And now I'm back down to 30 because, you know, these guys are all driving slower. But it's all good. Alright, that's the end of my video. Peace.